The best nightclubs in Pattaya are a big part of what makes the city such a renowned party destination. Mostly found along the famous walking street, they have been pulling in the party animals looking for a lively night in the town for decades. Several of them boast cutting-edge sound and lighting system and are increasingly attracting big-name international DJs. The main musical choices are house, EDM, trance, hip-hop, and R&B, with some of the larger multi-room clubs playing the full spectrum. While most places have few coyote dancers, the nightclubs of Pattaya are mostly about enjoying the music and having a good time, unlike the many beer bars and go-go's you will find along Walking Street. So let's check out the 10 best nightclubs in Pattaya. Before we start with the countdown, please don't forget to subscribe to Travel Extreme and press the bell icon to watch our videos first. Now that being done, here is number 10, Dclub Pattaya. Slightly unusual in its design, Dclub Pattaya is a long and narrow venue boasting the longest bar in Thailand, an impressive 18 meters in length. From said bar, you can get a typical selection of beers and spirits to enjoy with the most hip-hop tracks coming from the DJ's podium adjacent, with occasional special nights for trance and drum and bass. Opening in September 2016 at the Walking Street entrance of Soy Diamond, it quickly developed a great atmosphere. Number 9, 808 Nightclub Pattaya. Located directly above Candy Shop, 808 has probably the most stylish and innovative designs of any club in Pattaya. It consists of a lot of small tired areas leading steadily down to the brightly lit main bar close to the stage, giving the place an almost colosseum-like shape. This does mean that while you are with your friends, you can enjoy a certain degree of separation around one of the many tables. It also makes dancing a little trickier as there is no large single flat floor. Playing great house and EDM tracks is a chic and trendy place which well deserves its tagline of first-class clubbing. Number 8, Lima Lima. Lima Lima has a lot in common with Mixx Discotheque, which it is locally directly underneath at the Bali High end of Walking Street. It is a modern trendy venue divided into two rooms, with one playing hip-hop and R&B while the other plays trance, house and EDM. It has housed most of the big names ever to grace Pattaya, including Boy George, Bob Sinclair, Tiesto, Freddy Legrand, yet it has never quite achieved the same level of acclaim as Mixx has. Number 7, Club Insomnia Pattaya. Located above the popular I-Bar at about the midpoint along Walking Street, this club boasts some stylish decor, great sound and light systems, and a large but very big dance floor, broken up with small stages for coyote dancers. Busiest after midnight, particularly towards the end of the week, the calendar is dotted with regular special theme nights which are always fun and lively. Impressive resident and occasional international guest DJs play a good music of hip-hop, house and EDM tracks, and drinks prices are pretty reasonable too, making it a popular place with tourists and local alike. Number 6, Gulliver's Walking Street. Very nearly the first bar you come to see when you enter Walking Street from the Beach Road end, this distinctive London Underground style sign is the first stop for most night outs, and many, it is also the last stop. It is rarely known as Gulliver's, more commonly being called the Red Car Bar because of the bright red Cadillac stuck to the wall along the narrow alley which takes you up to the entrance. Inside you will find a kind of a pub-like layout with pool tables, booths and a long central bar. At the far end is a small dance floor and the DJ stage from which local talent play a good music of hip-hop and R&B music. Number 5, Marine Disco. Marine Disco is the original nightclub in Pattaya. It has been on Walking Street for decades and remains extremely popular with locals and tourists. It has been heavily modernized with bright LED screens along the front and modern light and sound system inside, so it does not show its venerable age. Playing house and EDM music, Marine gets really busy around 1 a.m. and remains that way until the early morning. Located fairly close to the Walking Street's famous tree, it is the Pattaya nightclub most popular with the local ladyboys. Number 4. Candy Shop. Candy Shop looks a bit like a beach club from the outside with palm trees, fountains and big soft chairs and sofas. Further in, you'll find a long central bar, a small but busy dance floor and a great live act playing hip-hop and R&B from 9 p.m. onwards. Despite the fact that the space immediately around the stage gets a little bit cramped, there is loads of barely used space behind it, where you find a couple of pool tables and the toilets. Another of the older names on Walking Street, Candy Shop is particularly popular with local Thais. Number 3. Lucifer Disko. One of the older well-established names on Walking Street, Lucifer Disko is the best place in Pattaya for hip-hop. The club is divided into 2 areas, both of which share the same hell-themed design like the interior of an infernal cavern. The front area is just like a regular and pretty relaxed bar, while the main room further in has an excellent live group and speakers taller than half of the clubbers. Not one of the biggest clubs on the street, but it is certainly one of the most popular and is generally packed by 11 p.m. Number 2. The Pier Disco Club Pattaya. The Pier is another very high-class venue featuring a state-of-the-art sound system, a huge LED screen, a multi-level design and more laser lights, disco balls and smoke machines than any other place in Pattaya. The almost blindingly bright frontage draws you into a chic and modern interior, which is usually packed with young party goers and many of the more high society locals. Trance and house music is played by excellent local and international DJs. Number 1. Mixx Discotheque Pattaya. This place is the most glitzy and glamorous of the nightclubs in Pattaya and incredibly popular as a result. Located on the upper floor of the building, just after the end of Walking Street, it has over 900 square meters of floor space divided into 2 rooms. The luxuriously styled Rouge Club playing hip-hop and R&B music, and the modern and funky Crystal Palace playing house and trance. A young lively crowd is attracted by big-name locals and international DJs, creating a fun vibe and keeping the place packed throughout the night. So these were the 10 best nightclubs in Pattaya. If you are trying to get into Pattaya anytime soon, then definitely get into one of these and let us know which one you like the best. If you like this video about Thailand, make sure to check out our other top 10 videos on the Thailand series. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.